Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into VSDC free video editing software. Let's do it. Alright, welcome back to my channel, guys. My name's Jack. I produce weekly content based around video editing, videography, how to make money making videos. Subscribe now if that sounds interesting to you. Today we're taking a look at VSDC free video editor. Without further ado, let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into it. Let's jump onto my computer right here where I've prepared a sample sequence to show you what we're going to be creating. We're going to play through it and then we're just going to recreate it, alright? So without further ado, let me shut up and let me shut down. Hold tight. Just basically listen to me talk for a second. Yo, what's going on, people? Today we're taking a look at VSDC free video editor. Let's do it. Alright, welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Jack. I produce weekly content based around video production. Now, we're doing a little sample here. I want a lower third somewhere on the screen. Edit it for me. It's going to appear somewhere. Then we're going to get that lower third gone. I want it gone. Silly text, get out of here. Now I want to show some B-roll because I'm talking about something. Talking about a car promo video. I shot it last week. It was pretty fun. And, I'm obviously referencing some of those clips on screen. But I want to do some advanced effects as well. So I want a cool text effect. I want to actually put one of the clips that I shot on my car shoot, like a burnout or something, in some text and throw that over the screen. Then, once we've had that on for a minute, I want that gone. Get it gone. And then I want to just show you guys some standard B-roll on screen of the dope car shoot that I did. So you can see it a little bit closer up than when it was in the bottom left or the bottom right or wherever the editing version of me decides to put it. Anyways, get that gone again. We're done with the, tester. Without further ado, let's recreate this whole thing together. Well, you heard me. There we go. We got to recreate it together. Now, I noticed a couple little things went wrong. For example, I guess I put the transition here at the wrong point. It sort of transitions halfway through, so that was my mistake. Oh well, we're going to recreate this and we're going to create it even better. So that's all the stuff we're going to be running through. Pretty much, obviously, this is, just a standard kind of YouTube format of a video where we'd be, doing a quick intro, then having our, intro smash on the stinger, then, referencing some stuff, creating like a little lower third that animates itself on, referencing some B-roll in the bottom of the screen, and then, having this cool text effect where we put a video inside the text. Without further ado, let's create this from scratch. So, projects. New project, let's create a new project. Let's call it car promo number two, cool. And we want to go up here to add object. Add object is how we begin to import stuff. So add object, and then, pretty obviously we go to video. So we go to video, let's scroll down to the bottom of my memory stick, and we're gonna get number 47. Number 47, clip number 47. This is our clip indeed. And let's just start playing it so we can see where we want to kind of start making a cut. Yo, let's go. So it looks like I start around here. So let's just drag this over, and I'm just going to go right before I start. I'm going to click on it. So we've selected it. Go up here to the editor tab and go to the split into parts. Tap it. Just go here and delete that one and drag it over. Now let's give it another play and see what I'm saying. Yo, what's going on, people? Today we're taking a look at VSDC free video editor. Let's do it. Cool. So it is about here that I finished, and we just want to repeat that process again. Go up to split into parts, click it, and we split it into parts. Now let's give it a play and see where I come back after I've given that space to edit the intro in. All right, well, there we go. So it's about here. Then we come back. So we click on it again, just do a little split, and we remove this middle bit and drag this over, so we've got a little bit of work room to kind of use. Now I want to go up here to add object again, and let's import my intro stinger. Let's go to video, and let's just go ahead and locate it. This is a normal kind of thing you'd be doing as a YouTuber, importing your, intro after you've kind of told the viewers what the video is going to be about. And then we want to just line it up. So let's go down here to the bottom right, and actually just press the zoom button, and zoom out a tiny little bit. Zoom out just a tiny little bit. It's actually this one here, my bad. I did the zoom into the preview. It's the one over here on the left-hand side, not the bottom right, so we can zoom in to the timeline. My bad. And let's go over here just frame by frame. We can go across with our arrow keys and go to the first dark frame and just go ahead and position our intro right there so that as soon as it goes dark, the intro starts, and then as soon as the intro finishes, we come back and we start the talking scene. So let's play this and see where we start or where we need to start jumping in and editing our text on, then our B-roll on, then our text effect, and then our kind of outro B-roll. Without further ado, let's press play. All right, welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Jack. I produce weekly content based around video production. Now, we're doing a little sample here. I want a lower third. So right here, about here, we start talking about this lower third. So simple to add a, text effect, and a lower third for anybody is, just text that appears in the bottom left or the bottom right, basically the lower third of the video. Pretty obvious description. We go up here to add object again, and we go to text. So you press text, press OK, and we give, we're given the text kind of tool to draw our text box. And let's just go ahead and add it. Right down here, let's draw an appropriately sized text box. Press in here and just start typing car promo video behind the scenes. Boom. So car promo video behind the scenes. Car promo video behind the scenes. And simply, we're just going to go ahead and, just highlight both this text. Let's go up here to Arial, press it, and go to Gotham. I'm going to press Gotham, and in fact, I'm going to have the behind the scenes in Gotham Ultra. So we've got car promo video, and then behind the scenes is kind of like a italic, and it's a little bit more, defined. And let's actually just go ahead and take them both. Let's bring it up to about 45. See what 45 does. 45 still looking a little bit small. I'm going to do 55. Okay, cool. So 55 is looking nice. Now, I still want to make the behind the scenes stand out a little bit more. So let's go to the contour color, and let's just go ahead and select kind of like a little goldy. So a gold, this should kind of start giving us a gold rim. So as you can see, the text does look primarily white, but also it is starting to have this kind of gold rim around the side. And I think it's looking okay. All right? So even though it doesn't look like a stroke necessarily, it still looks a little bit more defined, and I like it. But you can't really necessarily make out what's going on. It just looks a little bit more defined. So let's actually go ahead and drag this down a little bit so that it kind of positions itself a little bit more where a lower third would be, probably around like there. And we want to transition it on. It's not the nicest just to have it, appear. So let's actually go up here to add video effect and go to transitions. And I want to just go to wipe. Go ahead and press wipe, and we're actually going to change the type of wipe that this is, but also we're going to change the position. So this has opened us up a new area. We're actually inside the text layer. Over here you can navigate. So this is our main composition, our scene 0. Then we could actually double click the text to go in, or we could tap the text bar over here. And let's actually take this and go over here to our properties and just go ahead and double tap this to side. So it was door, and we want to change to side. Now it's just changing the type of transition that it is. Then I want to press Control-C and Control-V to duplicate it and drag it to the beginning. So not only does it transition out, which is the default, but it transitions in. And then we could go over here and we can give it a play. A little sample here. I want a lower third somewhere on the screen. And my bad about that. It's looking like we have actually created it to be going out again. And we want to go directly to true as well. There we go. I'm picking things up. It's, only 10:55 a.m. I'm moving a little bit slow. I guess I'm forgetting part of the process. My bad. Let's give it another play. Sample here. I want a lower third somewhere on the screen. Edit it for me. It's going to appear somewhere. Then we're going to get that lower third gone. So we got to listen to my instructions. It's saying we got to get it gone. So let's go ahead and drag it over here. All we got to do to actually get this gone now that we've added the outro transition already to the layer is go over here to our cursor appears like this and just drag it over a little bit. Okay, so let's drag it over. You can see it's already starting to get gone. Let's give it a play and listen if it kind of lines up with what I'm saying. Then we're going to get that lower third gone. I want it gone. Silly text, get out of here. Now I want to show some B-roll because I'm talking about it. So we want to show some B-roll because I'm talking about something. So we got to get that B-roll. Let's go add object. Let's go to video. And I'm actually going to go over here to my record drive. I'm going to go to some finished projects that I've done. And I'm actually going to grab a car promo video, which I got done shooting last week. And I'm going to grab the one which does not have the captions so that we can get away with using the nice video. And it's actually going to go ahead and import. Now, I want to bring it in on this point, but I don't want it to be on this exact point, right? So I want to bring it in on this point of the video, but not this point of the B-roll, right? So let's actually scroll along in the B-roll, and I want to find when the montage begins. So this particular car promo video has a speaker at the beginning. So this girl is actually kind of breaking the whole thing down, breaking what the the video is going to entail, and then she gets in the car and we cut to the montage. So I want to just get to when that montage actually begins, which is right about there. So we go back up to editor, we go to the split into parts, go ahead and split it into parts and then just drag it over to the beginning of here, and actually we can go here, we could just frame by frame go over until it begins, because I know that's exactly where I want it to begin, but I don't want it to be that clip. And we can scroll in, and we can actually just go ahead to this bottom layer, because in VSDC the bottom layer always appears on top, and we can delete it. So this one is appearing. Then we can actually go here and just the type of B-roll that we want to do here is a kind of overlay B-roll. So not B-roll over the entire screen, which means we need to drag it down. So let's click up here on the adjustment, click it and hold shift, and we can actually start bringing it down here to adjust it to fit down here in the bottom right. And then we can actually give it a play. I want to show some B-roll. Oh, and my bad. Of course, it has audio attached, so we can click on it. We could see that the properties start popping up here, and we can actually go and find the audio volume. That's on 0 dBs. We can drag it all the way down to minus 100 dBs and give this a play again. I want to show some B-roll because I'm talking about something. Talking about a car promo video. I shot it last week. It was pretty fun, and I'm obviously referencing some of those clips on screen, but I want to do some advanced effects as well. So I want a cool text. Okay, cool. So let's actually go towards the kind of end of this particular montage here. And let's go just before the speaker kind of jumps on right here. And let's just go ahead and again do that split and remove it. Just like that, we've removed it. Now let's give it another play. Advanced effects as well. So I want a cool text effect. Cool, so now I'm talking about this text effect. Again, to create a text effect, we would go here to add object, go back to text. But this time we're gonna create a bigger text than we did before. Instead of just putting it down there in the bottom left, I'm going to draw a text box across the whole screen. I'm going to call it car promo. And I'm going to highlight it. And I'm going to press that it is in the middle instead of actually being over there on the side. And I'm actually going to go ahead and press 500. And I'm going to see what that looks. Okay, that's looking like a little bit too much. Let's go on 300. 300 is looking like a little too little. So we're going to go 350. And 350 is looking like not enough again. 400. 400 is looking just about perfect. Let's go here. Let's go to Gotham Ultra, making a more bold, more defined font. And that's looking relatively in the middle. I think we could probably drag it up a little bit more to position it better, a tiny bit better, maybe over a tiny bit. And to actually put a text in here, it's going to be very, very simple. All we want to do is double click the text. Very, very simple. Double click it. And then we want to actually go to add object video, and we're going to import that clip. Now that clip is actually over here in my record drive on my car burning out section. We're going to go ahead and pop it in here. Car burning out, and obviously we want to maximize it so it obviously covers the entire text box. Boom, that's looking pretty good right there. We should be all good. And now we want to go here to blending mode. Very, very simple, and we want to go source in. So source in, it's actually going to place it directly in the car, and surprisingly enough, that's all we got to do. But for this text effect right here, I think it would suit some transitions. So let's actually go back here, press text, go to add effect, transitions, and let's do that swipe again. We could do the swipe, or we could actually do a push. Okay, so we could do a push. Let's actually take this push. Let's see what it does to it. It pushes it up just like that. That's pretty cool. We can bring that over here so that it does that at the end. Then we can duplicate it, bring it to the beginning, but just go ahead and change it to true so that it does that on. And now let's give this a play and see what it's looking like. But I want to do some advanced effects as well. So I want to do text effect. And of course, we're here in the volume because I forgot to go here, go to audio volume and turn it off. I'm making a couple mistakes right now, but I think it's a little bit better for the learning process if I do make the mistake, because it's more of an authentic, sight into you editing. I'm sure you'll be making mistakes, doing everything perfect, and forgetting about the audio and stuff. It's not that common, right? You know what I mean? People are always forgetting stuff, and don't worry. This is a more accurate representation of what editing for you will probably be like. Let's give it a play. I want to do some advanced effects as well, so I want a cool text effect. I want to actually put one of the clips that I shot on my car shoot, like a burnout or something, in some text and throw that over the screen. Then, once we've had that on for a minute, I want that. Okay, cool. So for some reason, we forgot to end it here, right? So right there, it needs to end on that frame because it transitions out and then it starts getting confused. So let's give it another play. Screen. Then, once we've had that on for a minute, I want that. And for some reason, right, okay. We're actually going to go up here to edit, go to undo. Very, very simply go to undo. All right, my bad about that. I just spun myself out for a second trying to adjust this text effect right there. Once we've done the text effect and adjusted it, once we've had that on for a minute, I want that gone. Get it gone, and then I want to just show you guys some standard B-roll. Cool, so we want it gone. We're getting that text gone, And then we're actually going to edit on just some full screen B-roll to end this out with. And that B-roll is going to be an extension of this one here. So I want to go here and go Control-C, Control-V, duplicate this clip, bring it over, and drag it out. So we're actually going to extend it, and I want to scroll over until the second montage begins, because what we do in this particular clip is it goes in there for a second. We go to another speaker scene, and then, anyways, get that going, and then we come back. But for some reason, it's not working. So apparently, what's called copying it does not work. Let's go here to video. Actually, go ahead and re-import it. I'm actually going to go back here, go to Finish Projects, go to the... Actually, I'm going to go to a different car promo video that I did. So we're actually doing two different types. And I'm actually going to scroll over until the second montage begins of the second promo video. And I'm actually going to grab it, and it looks like that is the first scene. Let's go up here. Just go ahead and chop that one out. And my bad. Go up here to edit. Actually undo that one right there. I was selecting both. You see when you trim something, it still selects both. You see how both of these are selected? So if you go here and delete it too quick, you delete both. So you got to click off, then delete the kind of first segment, scroll it over, and actually replay this and find out where I wanted to come in. But also, let's select it, go here, and just go ahead and take our audio off so we don't forget. Then, once we've had that on for a minute, I want that gone. Get it gone, and then I want to just show you guys some standard B-roll. Cool, so some standard B-roll on screen just like this. Give it a play. B-roll on screen of the dope car shoot that I did, so you could see it a little bit closer up than when it was in the bottom left or the bottom right or wherever the editing version of me decides to put it. Anyways, get that gone again. So as soon as I say anyways, get that gone again, click it, go here to editor, and actually go ahead and press a cut in there. Boom, just like that, we have successfully edited together a sequence. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's actually give this one a play and see what we've created. Yo, what's going on, people? Today we're taking a look at VSDC free video editor. Let's do it. Alright, welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Jack. I produce weekly content based around video production. Now, we're doing a little sample here. I want a lower third somewhere on the screen. Edit it for me. It's going to appear somewhere. Then we're going to get that lower third gone. I want it gone. Silly text, get out of here. Now I want to show some B-roll because I'm talking about something. Talking about a car promo video. I shot it last week. It was pretty fun. And, I'm obviously referencing some of those clips on screen. But I want to do some advanced effects as well. So I want a cool text effect. I want to actually put one of the clips that I shot on my car shoot, like a burnout or something, in some text and throw that over the screen. Then, once we've had that on for a minute, I want that gone. Get it gone, and then I want to just show you guys some standard B-roll on screen of the dope car shoot that I did, so you could see it a little bit closer up than when it was in the bottom left or the bottom right or wherever the editing version of me decides to put it. Anyways, get that gone again. We're done with the, tester. Without further ado, let's recreate this whole thing together. And just like that, we've created. Now, the only mistake I saw was right here, where I guess this transition decided to not work. So it is what it is. You're always going to get stuff going wrong in any editor that you're using. Is kind of just the natural kind of state of things. Now, to actually export this, let's actually go ahead and just get our ins and our outs. So let's actually go ahead and select this whole thing. Bring this down here over to the end, so we've selected our entire sequence. And let's go up here to export project. Now, when we go up here to export project, it's going to be pretty simple. It's actually extremely simple. We go here to output files. Okay, so we actually define where we want it to export to. For me, I'll bring it to finished projects. Why not? And I'll actually go ahead and call it VSDC sample YouTube video. Actually, go ahead and press play. And let's actually go ahead and change the video codec, all right? So MPG4 profiles, cool, but not quite H.264. H.264 is MP4. That's personally my favorite. I'm actually going to go ahead and say highest quality. I want the highest quality possible. Edit name, edit profile, everything like that is looking good. The actual width is going to be 1920 by 1080. Great, 30 FPS. Codec raw video, H.264, which is obviously MP4 codec. And everything's looking wonderful to me. We're actually going to go up here to the top and, we can actually go ahead and press export project. So just like that, we're going to press it and you used premium features in your project, hardware acceleration. Continue project without the premium features. Go ahead and continue, and that's going to start exporting. Now, ignore that stuff. I don't even know what hardware acceleration is. You can use this particular program 100% free of charge. And you download it from the description down below, guys. There is obviously a premium version like you saw right there, but we were able to create things 100% from scratch without actually using the pro version. The pro version would only kind of complement it. But that right there is the end of the video. We've gone through a whole brief edit. We've gone through a render. Everything like that is being exported. VSDC did sponsor today's video. They pay me a little bit of money to make a video on their software, but I genuinely do endorse their software. I think it's a good free video editor, and there's no tricking you into getting it by putting a watermark on it at the end. So if you want your edit, you have to pay to upgrade. That sucks. That's a big reason why I don't work with Filmora. Filmora is another video editing software that reached out to me to try to pay me to make some videos for them. I will not work with them because of them trying to trick you into upgrading. But VSDC are not trying to trick you. They give you a fully usable, fully accessible editor with no bullshit watermark at the end, which is something I'm very passionate about showcasing. Thank you guys for watching the video. I've been ItsJackCole. For more video production themed videos, subscribe to my channel. Weekly video content, daily video content. Fuck it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. See you later.